Hello VC, it's Craig again, and I'm here to do a video. I'm going to start a thread, and maybe it's already been done. I'm pretty sure it already has been, but I started thinking, how many people actually go through their records and know all the records. I know sometimes I'll think about records and just, wow, I forgot I had that one. So I thought this thread would help maybe somebody go back through the records and, find a gem that they forgot, or, just go through the records. Who doesn't enjoy that, right? So I'm thinking, just asking you guys to think of two favorite eras and pick 4 records from each of those eras. My 2 eras I'm picking are the 70s and 80s. I remember the 70s fondly because I was young, but I remember riding around. I wasn't driving. Riding around the car, listening to the radio, what was on, and it was just some really great music from the 70s. The 80s, I grew up in the 80s. That was my era. So not only with this thread are you to pick 2 eras, and pick 4 records from for each era, but try and pick something that you haven't really talked about or shown. Like I've shown Kansas, and I've shown, quite a few. One of these records I've just shown, like, oh, I got this, but I didn't really talk about it, so I'm not counting that. But if you guys can, pick 2 eras, 4 records from each, and try and have those records be something that you haven't really discussed or talked about. So my first era is the 70s. And one of the first records I chose was Head East. I really love the song Never Been Any Reason. On this album, you have Never Been Any Reason, One Against the Other, Love Me Tonight, City of Gold, Fly By Night Lady, Jefftown Creek, Loving Me Along, Ticket Back to Georgia, and Brother Jacob. I really like this album. I like anything Head East has done. I got 3 of their records, but I haven't listened to this one in a while, so here we go. The second one, and I totally remember riding around and hearing this song on the radio in the 70s, but City to City, Jerry Rafferty. And this is the OG pressing, and this one has Baker Street. I totally remember that sax solo. I mean, it just brings back the 70s when I hear that. Right Down the Line. Just a really great record from The Ark, Baker Street, Right Down the Line, City to City, Stealing Time, Maddie's Rag, Whatever's Written in Your Heart, Home and Dry, Island, and Waiting for the Day. But the 2 songs I remember off this listening, on the radio was Baker Street and Right Down the Line. I really like Jerry Rafferty. Should probably look for some more of his. Just haven't done that yet. This one was a VCLT, but I never really listened to him before, but I really like this one a lot. This is 1973, I believe. Yeah, 1973, and that's Johnny Winter. This album, like again, was a VCLT. Never had me Johnny Winter, nor did I want to listen to Johnny Winter. Or never really thought about listening to him. But I'm glad that a person thought otherwise and sent it to me as a VCLT. And this one came from Stoner. Hi, Stoner. Stoner's stash box sent this to me. And on this album, let's see, you got Rock and Roll, Silver Train, Still Alive and Well, Too Much Too Much Saconal, Cheap Tequila, All Tore Down, Can't You Feel It, Ain't Nothing to Me, Rock Me Baby, and Let It Bleed. Like I said, nothing against Johnny Winters. I just never thought really to get any of his stuff, so I will be looking for him. This one, Chicago Transit Authority. I really like this album a lot. It's so funny because when I was growing up in the 80s, I listened to the Chicago songs on the radio. I wanted nothing to do with the old Chicago. And then as I got older, I have more old Chicago than the new Chicago, and I'd rather listen to this. It's kind of funny how that works. But if you guys not heard the Chicago Transit Authority, you need to get this. This album is just iconic, awesome. So my second era is the 80s. So I'm gonna start with this one, Scorpions' Blackout. Love this album. This album has Blackout, Can't Live Without You, No One Like You, You Give Me All I Need, Now, Dynamite, Arizona, China White, When the Smoke Is Going Down. This album, from first song to last, is an iconic record for the Scorpions. I love this record. And I love this one because I got this one for free. Somebody was just leaving this out in a free box. And I happened to walk by. It's in great condition. And little pops and stuff, but not much. And yeah, great album. Second one, Guns N' Roses, Appetite Destruction. From the first song to the last also. A very iconic record. I had the pleasure of seeing these guys on their debut tour with Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls tour. Love this record. Like I said, from song to song, Welcome to the Jungle, It's So Easy, Night Train, Out to Get Ya, Mr. Brownstone, Paradise City, Michelle, My Michelle, Think About You, Sweet Child of Mine, You're Crazy, Anything Goes, and Rocket Queen. From the first song to the last. Love this album. I never had it on record. I had it on CD. This was sent to me by Aaron, Mother Alamer. Thank you, Aaron. I love this album. And just thank you for sending it to me and thinking that much, and being thoughtful. This one got me into the keyboards. Journey, Escape. Again, iconic record from one song to the last song. Don't Stop Believing got me into wanting to learn more on keyboard. Now I can play that song. And just Jonathan Cain, just an awesome keyboardist, musician, songwriter. You got Jonathan Cain, you got Steve Perry, iconic voice at this time. Just Don't Stop Believing, Stone in Love, Who's Crying Now, Keep on Running, Still They Ride, Escape, Lay It Down, Dead or Alive, Mother, Father, Open Arms. Just an awesome record. And like I said, Neil Schon on guitar. I can't remember the bass player's name. I do apologize. But still, just an iconic record for the 80s. My last one, this is the only time I've seen Kiss in concert. This was Kiss Crazy Nights. Love this album. From the first song to the last. Crazy Nights, I'll Fight Hell to Hold You, Bang Bang You, No No No, Hell or High Water, My Way, When Your Walls Come Down, Reason to Live, Good Girl Gone Bad, Turn on the Night, and Thief in the Night. Just Paul Stanley's voice, sounding awesome. I mean, this still had Eric Carr here. You got Bruce Kulick, Gene Simmons. Just a great album. So there you go, guys. That's my 2 genres, 4 albums each. And I haven't really talked about any of those. So I hope people join on this thread and, you know, like I said, find it useful to go back through their records and maybe find something that they haven't listened to in a while. All right, guys. It's great outside, sunny, and I'm in the house all by myself. So I'm going to spin some records. So guys, have a great day and God bless.